after, you know, if we're like, I'm not thinking all that, you know. It's just like I'm just thinking at the task at hand, and I thought we did everything right. That we never lost the lead by, you know, our own doing. We lost it by, you know, a tire going away, you know.
You've been close before. Does this one feel different?
I mean, obviously different because we probably doubled, if not tripled, my laps led in my whole career. But yeah, I mean, it was just fun and great to take a car that wasn't overly great and make it to, you know, where it was really, really good, that it could, you know, be up front and, you know, run 60% throttle down the straightaway, 40% throttle at times, and still hold on to the lead. You know, I think that takes a winning caliber team, is when you don't start with the best car and can make it the best, you know.
When other guys are trying to save, and you're told you're going to have to pit anyway, is there a little bit of kind of freedom in that, like knowing, okay, I'm told I have to go, and we'll just either hope for the caution, or it won't happen, like you weren't like just trying to save and hold the lead?
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be near impossible to save 4 laps around this place for how fast we were going. So you kind of knew that, but you wanted to save a little bit. You know, the only reason we were saving it wasn't to save to make it. It was obviously to save to just try and keep our pit stop short, because we needed that yellow. So if the yellow came out, we needed the best opportunity we could. So, yeah, I mean, we were doing everything we could.
There was no hesitation in your voice. The team asked you, do you guys want to drop back, save fuel, or do you want to go for it and hope for a caution? You were like, caution the entire way. No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you could just. I mean, obviously they know. Like they would have told me if they were like, we have to do this, right? You know, where it's just like, you know, it's kind of just a split decision, right? I mean, if you're going to do the whole, you know, get back in line and save, you need to do that the whole start. You know, you can't run wide open for the first 20 laps and then think, oh, okay, now we're going to save, you know. So that's why I was just like, we've already been banking on a yellow, where it's not changed the game plan. And, you know, it's hard to get the lead. Well, you know, it's different if you're running second.
So what, this may be hard at this moment, but what good comes out of today, what you guys did, or can you think about that at this moment with what you've gone through?
I don't know. We need those points. You know, it's great to be fast, but we've been fast the last 4 weeks. So, yeah, I mean, just, you know, obviously, you know, we can hold our heads high, you know, but at the same time, I don't know really what you take, because we already have it, right? So, I mean, just, I don't know. We just got to continue to just keep doing what we're doing, believe in ourselves. You know, we built 4 weeks in a row here at this mile-and-a-half stretch that we thought we'd be really good. And, you know, I think on raw speed, if everything goes right, I think we're like 4th at worst at these last 4 tracks. So, yeah, it's just, you know, we just got to continue what we're doing. It's more than anything. We don't have to go get it. We just got to just, you know, continue to get a little bit better at a time, not wholesale anything.
How do you sum up the emotions of today and what transpired in the last run?
I don't know. I'm glad I get to go home, right? I get to go home and you know, we get to go. But I really wish we were going to another mile-and-a-half right now, because, yeah, I'd feel really good about our stuff.
Was there any warning on the tire?
No, I mean, maybe like a half a lap earlier, but I'm obviously really thankful it happened down the backstretch off 2, because it had a moment in the late exit of 2, and I'm like, that's not right. And then it set down, and it's, you know, I've never really had a flat at these high-speed tracks, so I'm glad I got that feeling without it hurting, you know, or just being a big moment, and especially for how good that car was, I'm glad we didn't tear it up.
Was it at least give somewhat closure that it went green to the end and you didn't get that caution after you had the flat?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, sure.
How do you bounce back from these things? You've been gut punched the last few weeks. And
You asked that like we haven't had to do it every goddamn week.
Well, you didn't have to last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that week before we blew up, so, I mean, we're alternating here. I think we're proving we can bounce back. I mean, I feel a little worse about bouncing back at a road course, right? But when we get to Pocono, I feel really good. So, yeah, I'm going to go to work on my road course craft this week and, you know, just try to get better. But, you know, I'm sure if Jeff Dickerson was down here, you know, we saw Mr. H earlier, that, you know, his little, you know, blank, as he would say, we were outrunning 2 of, you know, Mr. H's cars, and you know, ultimately that's great for all of us, all 3 up there. But you know, it's just crazy. you know, you step back in time, you know, everybody likes to say 6 years, 5 years, but step back a year or 2 years where this team was at all these places. You know, I think that's really the difference.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay, stay rewarded.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.